Hey, what is going on everybody, my name is Ashley and welcome to another random draw squads. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like, check out any social media links or links to the previous episodes, I'll be down in the description below. So today we'll be building a squad around the 3 players suggested to us on Twitter, and they were suggested by El Guero, and he suggested to bring in Tevez, Callejon and also Kazawa. So we went away and built a squad, and I will show you the squad on the screen now. So as you can see, in goal we do have Joe Hart. In the left back position we have Kazawa, our 2 centre backs being Otamendi and also Rojo. In the right back position we have Damian. In the 3 central midfield positions we have Javier Pastore, Biglia and also Manquello. And then in the cam position we have Jose Callejon, and then our 2 strikers are going to be Gonzalo Higuain and also Carlos Tevez. So we're going to run on into a game now and show you how the squad performed. So we're going to start off by looking at the formation, and although it's one of my favourite formations on this FIFA, I'd have given it a 4.5, but it didn't quite work in the same way that it does with my normal teams, and that we'll get into with the players as we go through. In defence, there was a very solid feel about the defence. They did do their jobs individually. Again, there's something collectively about the combination of the 4 that just wasn't 100%. It was 90% there, and that's why I've given it a 4 out of 5. I just felt the players that were there did a good enough job, but weren't spectacular, if you know what I mean. In the midfield, this is where the problems for me in this team start, and that's because the 3 players we have are not overly pacey, so there's no one there that's really going to make that a long bursting run. The best player in the midfield is Pastore, who does make runs up the field, but it takes him a while to get there and does give you lack of options. And also the only player with any skill moves in the team is Pastore, but him being stuck so far back on the pitch really does limit your skill moves going forward, and that's what really limited this attack for me. When you have 2 players that both don't have 4-star skills, it really causes you issues in games, and breaking down defences can really be a problem with a lack of 4-star skills, and that's where Callejon comes in. For a player with such decent pace, his lack of ability to skill past players really causes you problems. And when you get on into the strikers, Tevez and Higuain are both similar sorts of strikers. They're both reasonably quick, but not being overly pacey, and decent at finishing. There's no variety in your attack, and it really makes you very predictable in your gameplay in the way that you do manage to break past people. But saying that, I did score some very nice goals with both Higuain and Tevez, and they were both players that are decently physically strong and have decent ball control and decent finishing. Overall, the team, as I said, was solid without being fantastic. There are little changes that I would make to the team, and the problems with Tevez and using Tevez in this team is the fact that to get him on full chemistry, you either have to have 3 Argentinian players, and because of the link with Callejon, it was really hard to get him onto full chemistry, so I had to use a player from his league, and there is a very big lack of players from that league, and without changing formations, which I didn't fancy doing, there was only one real option to go with. The rest of the team is definitely worth using, but I just say, rather than using Tevez and Manquello, just get 2 other players, one that's a pacey striker with skill moves, and the other that's probably a slightly quicker central midfielder that helps you break on forward. But that's going to bring an end to the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please drop a like. But until next time, my name's Ashley, thanks for watching, and goodbye.